Hello and welcome to this edition of INTV Weekly. It is December 12th, 2019. I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
And I'm Nolan Weiss. 2 more episodes for news. The news.
And one thing that I just realized by reading this date, tomorrow is Friday the 13th.
It is one last Friday the 13th of 2019.
Yes.
I'm Nolan Weiss.
We already said
Did we already say that?
Yeah. I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen. We would like to start off tonight's episode by sending our condolences and our love and our prayers to the families of Rob Spears and Rick Henderson, 2 local legends that have passed this last week. They have served this community in ways that are unimaginable, and they will forever be missed.
Yeah, truly nicely said, Jeff. Definitely going to be missed. Those 2 gentlemen, Rick Henderson, looked up to him in many ways. Awesome guy. Always doing stuff with the cemeteries, every cemetery with Roslyn, Clealum, and then Rob, part of the Clealum City Council for so many years. 2 awesome men.
Yes. Get Your INTV is the place to go to check out what's going on in the upper Kittitas County.
Yeah, and make sure to stay tuned because like I said in the beginning, Jeff and I only have 2 weeks left after this week, and we will have our New Year's episode. Make sure to check that out. We will recap all the stuff that happened in 2019. I'm going to say it wasn't as disappointing as 2018.
I thought it was. I thought it was very disappointing.
Really?
Yeah, there was a lot going on. I'm ready for 2020.
Are you? You're ready for this year to be over, huh? Yeah. I'm ready to bring on the new year as well. New Zealand, they had a volcano explosion that left an American couple that was enjoying their honeymoon lost. And this is pretty scary. They thought they had lost these 2 on their honeymoon, but they have been found. And unfortunately, they were found with severe burns, but the nice news, they were found alive. And unfortunately, 6 people have lost their lives due to this volcano in New Zealand. That is horrible news right there.
It was off White Islands, which sits about 30 miles offshore from the mainland of New Zealand. And experts say that the country's most active volcano was this one, with about 70% of the volcano lying under the sea.
Man,
that's terrifying. You can't tell your mom. You can't tell your mom this happened.
No. Man, look. Jeez.
Am I gonna be okay?
You can hear the panic rising as passengers spot what starts as an angry, mottled steam cloud bursting out of Whakaari. In seconds, it morphs into an utterly enormous mushroom that appears to swallow the entire island before it starts oozing out into the ocean and towards their boat. It's hard to comprehend this lethal concoction against the backdrop of a dazzling, calm blue sky. Rewind a few hours literally and the footage pans past a White Island tour boat. Leilani Hopkins stands out in her bright yellow jumper. The man behind the camera is Alessandro Kaufman from Brazil. You can hear him as he walks up the path towards the crater through the charcoal grey, barren, lunar-like surface. A cluster of other tourists are headed in the same direction. They're a few metres ahead. The moody landscape is highlighted with specks of canary yellow, the hard-hatted tourists moving closer to the crater. What looks like crisp white steam clouds waft out of the belly of Whakaari. And the wind is picking up. A guide fires out facts and warnings.
Well over 300. So it does get very hot. Latest temperature reading is sitting around about. Photo opportunity up there as well. You'll notice there's an area where there's a bit of bubbling water. Please don't go too close to it because it is undercut. Not quite sure where it sort of ends up under our feet. And you may need to use your mask up there, okay? Now if you do get engulfed by the steam, just basically turn your back to it. And if you need to, you can just crouch down, generally.
A selfie shows Alessandro, who is filming, hard hat on, along with glasses and a face mask. Others around him are kitted out too. About a dozen of the sightseers continue to climb to the crater. Next scene, they're milling, looking relaxed, just a few steps from the edge of what looks like a pond of steam.
It was a lot smaller, obviously, when it first started. Basically what happened, the creation of this was caused by The magma chamber coming up very close to the surface, flowing or busting through here. It burst down on the right hand side over there, and there's a water course runs down the southern side, the northern side of the inner crater. The crater lake level sat there for about 2 years.
They walk between copper-coloured rocks that are stained bright yellow at their edges. Water flows between them. It's green.
A little bit worried why it's going green.
You can hear hot water puddles bubbling. The video jumps ahead and they're back near the sea. It's utterly picturesque as they reach the jetty. The pickup boat's heading in to collect them. The camera does a complete 180 and catches the stragglers bringing up the rear before it tilts down to Alessandro's watch. It's about 11 minutes to 2. 22 minutes before White Island goes up.
Wow. Pretty interesting story right there, but very cool that the 2 Americans that were enjoying their honeymoon in New Zealand were found safely. So,
Yes.
5 people have been struck and killed by trains over 3 days in Western Washington. This is a growing problem in Western Washington, and they are saying the big cause of it is due to earbuds and hoodies over the head.
Yes, be sure to look both ways before crossing a railroad track and be aware of your surroundings at all times, especially when you have earbuds in. The toll has gone up since earbuds have been released. They're saying that this has been a factor in a lot of tragedies when it comes to railroad crossings.
They're saying 16 to 17 people per year, an average, are getting hit by trains, and that is a crazy number to think. Like, I went over to Seattle, even to Portland, and you see the signs, you see the danger, you see the caution that they have up there, and it can be easily missed, I guess, if you're stuck on your phone and you have your earbuds in and not paying attention and your peripheral visions are off because of your hood.
Peripheral.
That's what I said.
You said peripheral.
Peripheral. Thanks, Jeff.
Peripheral.
Peripheral. Thanks, Jeff. The English teacher over here.
You're welcome.
Teaching every day.
Mm-hmm.
Only weekly, I guess, on the news.
Yes. 5 people hit by the trains recently. 3 happened to be on Tuesday and 2 were on Sunday. 2 accidents were in the Puyallup, Sumner area. 2 incidents were in Kent. 1 incident North Seattle near Carrot Creek Park. 2 appeared to be suicidal. So be sure, if you know someone who needs help, get them the proper help. Suicide is never the way.
No. And look both ways. Crossing the street and crossing the tracks.
And take your earbuds out.
Yeah.
Or just put 1 in.
Noel, the electric eel, lights up Christmas in Tennessee. Chattanooga, Tennessee is sparking a little holiday cheer with this eel every single time Miguel Watson, the electric eel, lights up. He lights up a little Christmas tree next to his cage, his pen, his aquarium.
Pretty cool thing.
Whatever you want to call it. Yeah, and then people hear a little sound before the electric charge turns on the Christmas tree, so people have been enjoying the full experience of Miguel Watson, the eel in Tennessee, lighting up Christmas.
Eels kick off about 10 volts, and they say they do it to detect their surroundings. It's like sonar.
Very interesting right there. The electric sound sounds like a zippity zappity zoop or a crackle. Some say they're a little sassier than others. So that's pretty cool. I'd love to see Miguel light up a Christmas tree one day.
Would you? I bet you could. You just Google it.
Just gotta go, well, I'd like to see it in person.
Oh, would you?
Because I don't believe everything I see on the internet.
That would be worth a trip to Tennessee.
I think that's the only reason that's the only reason I think I'd go to Tennessee.
Not to go to Nashville.
No, I'm just joking.
Christmas in Cleveland took place this last week. It was a great turnout. All the volunteers who helped participate in this year's Christmas in Cleveland, it was much well done, and it was, I don't even know the words I'm looking for.
One of the biggest and best Christmases in Cleveland of the year.
Took the words right out.
That's what I was thinking.
Of the year, for sure.
Of the years.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, Jeff. Always correcting me once again. But of the years, this was definitely one of the biggest and better Christmases in Cleveland. Good job to the Cleveland Downtown Association, the Chamber of Commerce, and of course the City of Cleveland for putting on these great events. They had the Downtown Christmas Santa's workshops and so forth. They also had the community choir that were displaying their beautiful voices at the community church. And they also had the grand parade, the light parade, or the Christmas light parade.
Followed by a fireworks show, which kicked off with a gender reveal, and as well as...
I didn't see it though. Did you see the color? Was it blue?
I missed all of it. I couldn't watch it because my dog was freaking out. So I had to take the dog.
Who brings a dog to the fireworks
But
show?
I heard it, and it was pretty fantastic.
It was awesome. It was one of the best events. I actually stood next to your mom and dad and the bars, and we enjoyed it. The City of Cleveland, I think those are like actual local residents that have lived there for a long time.
The bars, it's a last name.
The bars.
Yeah, you didn't stand next to the bars in downtown Cleveland.
Oh yeah, the bars.
Yeah,
sorry, I was standing next to the bars and the Jorgensen's, two families.
2 hours.
2 hours, and they actually were saying how great it looked and just how happy they were for that fireworks show. I thought that was one of the best fireworks shows I've ever seen in Cleveland.
Yeah, for sure.
Even the 4th of July fireworks. They did an awesome job downtown, shooting off of the Vogue Theater in downtown Cleveland. It was awesome. It was honestly the best idea I've seen them come up with. And luckily, nothing tragic happened.
Yes, and don't take Nolan's word for it. We got some video clips of it.
If you'd like your child to become a part of this group, email pack485cleveland@gmail.com. They are the winner of the Youth Division for the Parade of Lights. Congratulations, Cub Scout Pack 485.
Police and Fire Department proudly serves East and Kittitas County. They are committed to protecting the people, property, and environment in their community. Thank you for your service, and they will always be taking volunteers.
Right here is the 2019 Cleveland Pioneer Days Queen, Donna Willett. She is the 2019 Pioneer Queen, and she is the 50th year of the Pioneer Queen.
We have the Cleveland Roslyn High School Marching Band. The marching band has had a very successful season this fall. Departments following them, the Public Works is responsible for the operations and underlying foundation of city function. They continue to work hard and improve the infrastructure of our city. Give them a round of applause.
Great job, City of Cleveland. Motor toys, here's the motor toys for all the boys and girls. Does your engine need repair on snowmobiles, quads, and motorcycles? They also guide snowmobiles and quad tours as well. Providing rentals, check them out. 71 Airport Road in Cleveland. They are the winner of the commercial division for the 2019 Parade of Lights of Cleveland. Congratulations. We also want to thank the Cleveland Downtown Association for today's activities and the Kittitas County Chamber of Commerce for putting on this parade. Once again, if you have time and you would like to join a sister/brotherhood, join the
never heard a better harmony in my life, I swear to God.
Wow. Here's the kicker.
I find it very, very easy to be true. I find myself alone when each day is through. Yes, I'll admit that I'm a fool for you. Because you're mine, I walk the line.
Thank you, Daniel, for covering that. The Parade of Lights, beautiful thing, and then the fireworks show, and then this was all jam-packed in one night live at the Y. Rusty Cage took the stage performing some Johnny Cash cover hits, and they did an awesome job, and everybody there participating and helping out. Great job. Great job, Mike Englehart and the rest of the volunteers for Live at the Y as well.
The Mountain Voices Community Choir also have been performing around town, where they got their flawless Saturday performance at the Cle Elum Community Church.
Thank you, Daniel, for covering that flawless community choir for the Mountain Voices Community Choir that take place every single year. We do have those DVDs available, or you can check it out on INTV at selected times.
And now moving on to
Warrior sports.
basketball, wrestling, and that's about it.
And girls basketball. You can
That's
say
basketball.
boys basketball. You gotta...
I just said basketball.
You can't just say basketball.
Yeah, you can.
You gotta say
Because
girls,
it doesn't
boys,
matter.
wrestling.
It's basketball.
Girls, basketball, boys, basketball, wrestling.
Why not? Why is
Can't just say
wrestling
basketball.
Why is wrestling grouped up without boys and girls?
Because
but
they don't
basketball?
have two different leagues of girls and boys wrestling. That's all together.
Basketball is still one league.
Girls and boys don't play basketball together. They play girls basketball, play boys basketball, and they wrestle all together.
You're being discriminative over genders.
You are not actually
I'm lump
saying
summing
the
them as a
correct
whole.
gender
No, you
in
don't have to.
the conversation.
No, you-
Girls, boys,
To
wrestling.
be PC, you don't have
Yes,
to.
you do.
No,
You have to
No.
gender identify who you're talking about, Jeff,
That's
in this
not
day and
true.
age.
You just group them as a whole.
You don't
They're
group
people.
them.
They're people playing
Oh,
basketball.
don't even go there, Jeff. Come on.
I went there.
Where are you? Like in the 1990s or something?
Anyways, we got footage.
We do well.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't, but we
should've.
got some scores though. Here is boys basketball scores. They played Pateros in Pateros.
In Chelan.
That's pretty far. First they played Pateros and they lost, unfortunately, 54-51. That was on the 3rd of December. Then they played Chelan. I went to this game and I thought the guys were gonna pull out a good win. This was an awesome game. I'm actually stoked to see these guys. We have this little point guard, Favero, who's a freshman. We have a Montgomery, which is a sophomore who's dominating the boards, a really big guy. And the rest of the team, Wendy, or the Kelly kid, he can dribble the ball and handle that ball really, really good. I'm excited to see this boys basketball program. They're young and they're full of talent, but unfortunately, just haven't got a win yet. Chelan was 76-69. They did go into the half on the lead, but unfortunately gave it up at the end.
Wrestling doing a fantastic job as well, so be sure to go out and show your support for these fall sports. I just must say
Winter
sports. We typically don't cover it, but I'm going to cover it for a little bit. Thorpe Middle School basketball.
Really?
All right.
We're going there.
Yeah, we are going there. Thorpe Middle School basketball, and
Jeff's been watching them.
my nephew
Oh, that's why.
Bryson doing a fantastic job, as well as all those other people out there playing the sport that they love and doing what they do and doing it great. Thorpe is killing it. They beat Easton twice, beat Kittitas last week. They are taking on someone else today and someone else tomorrow. And
Other basketball teams?
Other basketball teams.
Boys
and I'll fill
basketball
you in.
teams?
And if you are not familiar with B League Middle School basketball,
No, not at all.
let me fill you in. There's no 6th grade basketball. There's no 7th grade basketball. There's no 8th grade basketball. They're all one basketball team.
So a lot of 6-years ride that bench?
No, not at all. Yeah, and it's being coached by none other than
Jeff.
No.
No.
Shoot. What's his name? He owns Flying Horseshoe.
From Blackburn?
Blackburn. Yeah.
Oh.
Blackburn's coaching Thorpe basketball team.
Justin Blackburn.
Doing a fantastic
Good job,
and
Blackburn.
he is showing his enthusiasm out there on the court. It is fun to watch, let me tell you.
Nice, he's a good coach. Girls basketball, Jeff likes to lump it all in the sum, but we're going to girls basketball now.
I forgot about
Girls, we talked about boys basketball, and Jeff thought we were done. Girls basketball, they played Pateros, and they won 41-30. Good job, girls. And then they played Riverside Christian, where they won as well, 47-28. And then on the 6th, they lost, unfortunately, 50-27 versus Chelan. That was a good game. Watch that as well. Our girls look like they can pull out some wins this season too. They have some good ball handlers, and their spirit is high. So can't wait to watch boys and girls basketball. Boys and girls. And wrestling.
Pull out your calendars as to what's heading your direction in the weeks to come.
What about civic news, Jeff?
Oh yeah, civic news.
Civic news!
Forgot about civic news.
We're just kind of getting lazy.
Lollygagging. Yeah, we only got 2 episodes left. Let's get this over with.
In civic news, the Cleveland City Council met and they discussed many topics, including but not limited to the 47 degrees north proposal for the Bullfrog Flats by Suncadia. Also, unfortunately, Rob Spears did pass away, like we mentioned in the beginning of the news, and so they had a moment of silence for Rob.
Since we're all standing, I'd like to ask everyone for a moment of silence for Ron Spears. Ron is gone now, and he believe it or not, 16 years he put up with this, right? 8 elections, that's a 2-year term, and that's quite a record, and he contributed a lot to us, and so maybe we'd just take a moment to send some thoughts and prayers for Ron. Okay? Thank you. We don't do that very often, but it's good for us.
There you have it for Cleveland City Council. If you would want to check out that meeting in its entirety, INTV is the only place that you can do so. Roslyn City Council met on the very same day, on the very same hour, where they swore in new council members.
And what did we pass?
I wasn't listening.
The budget.
Oh, and they passed the budget.
The budget, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't listen to that last half.
I, Owen Weiss, do affirm that I am a citizen of the United States of America, in the state of Washington. I am legally qualified to assume the office of petitioner. I will support the Constitution and laws of the United States and the state of Washington. And that I will faithfully, diligently, and impartially perform the duties of the office, as such duties are prescribed by law, to the best of my knowledge, skill, and ability.
Great job, Roslyn City Council and Cleveland City Council. News for the new year for Cleveland City Council. They are moving their city council meetings to Monday at 6 o'clock. So get ready for that. You can check out the now Cleveland City Council and the Roslyn City Council all in the same week because they meet the 2nd and 4th week of the month. The 2nd and 4th Monday and Tuesday. Now, Cleveland City Council Monday, Roslyn City Council Tuesday of each month at 6 p.m.
I think that's going to be a lot more convenient. That way people who have something to say about both towns or own homes in both towns.
It's a great idea.
It is a fantastic
Cleveland is doing a great job with that because we've had so many times where Police Chief Ferguson, now Chief Kirk Bland, can now go to both meetings or whomever, county commissioners, whoever. It just makes it so much more open for everybody.
You can film both meetings now.
Thanks, Jeff.
You're welcome. Think about that.
Forgot about that.
Upcoming events, pull out your calendars, jot some stuff down because this is what's heading your direction. On December 14th, the Christmas Carol Karaoke at the Roslyn Eagle is going to be taking place. This is on this upcoming Saturday. It's going to be held at 7 p.m. and it's going to go to 11 p.m. It's hosted by the Kings and Queens Karaoke. Come sing karaoke Christmas carols with all of us. The most wonderful time of the year. Karaoke and Christmas were made for each other. Let's wear our festive gear and really get into the spirit of the season. I hear if nobody is naughty, Santa may be stopping by. This is for adults only. Members and guests are welcome. If you are not yet a member, we will sign you in. Come drink, sing, and be merry with us. Very cool thing happening at the Roslyn Eagles.
On December 14th, from 9 to 3 p.m., the Roslyn Library used book sale is going on. The Roslyn Library is having their annual holiday book sale Saturday, December 14th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. New and used books for sale. Book bags and other merchandise will also be available. So get down there and enjoy the Roslyn Library used book sale, and all proceeds go back to the Roslyn Library.
On December 14th, Santa's going to be at the Cleveland Bakery, and it's going to be going from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Santa is coming to the bakery. Mark your calendars for Saturday, December 14th. December 14th, December 14th, December 14th. Bring your family and your camera to capture the magic. This is all a free event for all ages. Take your pictures. There's no photographer on hand, but your elves will be happy to assist your picture taking if anyone wants to be in the photo. Merry Christmas. You can take those pictures straight over to Cavallini's and then have them printed out right in front of you.
Yeah, right at that photo kiosk. Good pitch, Jeff.
Yeah, they didn't even pay me to say that.
No, you could be paid. You could be paying us just to be saying that, though, and we'd say it all the time.
I'll pay you.
Yeah.
Here's $1.
Here's $1. December 21st is my birthday. Happy
It
birthday.
is.
But more importantly, family karaoke night is going on at the Hideaway. This is going to be a great time Saturday, December 21st from 6 to 9 p.m. The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear. Wear your favorite festive attire with Kings and Queens karaoke. Santa's coming too. Let him hear us sing the holiday songs that I can't wait to not hear no more.
One of those quotes was taken from the movie Elf by Will Ferrell. We don't want to get sued.
Yeah.
So we
Good
must put that in there.
copyright, trademark, Elf.
On December 21st, winter solstice is going to be taking place. And of course, like Nolan said, his birthday looking pretty well for 41.
35.
Oh.
December 25th is... Actually, December 24th is Christmas Eve, and that is the last day that you can get any of your shopping done. Because you have waited long, you have that one last day of a reminder, Christmas Eve, to get all that Santa's little workshop all together for
Christmas.
December 25th.
Unless your family's smart and they're going to be postponing Christmas a week late due to lower prices on a variety of
Is that what
items.
you guys are doing?
That's the smart thing to do.
That is a smart thing to do.
And plus, it's in the celebration of Jesus, and we all know that Jesus was born in the spring.
Yeah, it'd almost be smart to have Christmas in like
After
January.
taxes.
Yeah.
After taxes. So you can just take all your tax money and then just dump it into Christmas. Or they should move tax season. Yeah, but you can't do that.
And then after that is New Year's 2020 INTV Team Action Weekly News. We'll be calling it done for 2020. We'll have our last episode to do a roundup of, well, I guess not a roundup because Roundup's getting sued because if you use Roundup, it causes cancer. But we'll do a recap of 2019 and we'll show all the great things that happened and maybe didn't happen because they weren't that great of things in 2019.
Yes, and thank you all for tuning in with us for the last 10 years, and thank you for your love and your support and walking up to us in the aisles of our local grocery stores and saying, man, I really hated watching you on there. But
Or
I'm gonna miss
man,
you."
your hair is so ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for all those awesome comments and really those comments that we did get that were really nice. We do appreciate everything for the 10 years that we've been in your living room or in your kitchen or in your bedroom. Thank you guys so much.
Definitely not in your bedroom.
You don't watch us in your bedroom,
That's
Jeff?
kind of weird.
I watch us in our bedroom.
I know.
I don't watch us in our bedroom.
Yeah. Hopefully
In the
nobody
bathroom.
does. If you do watch us in your bedroom, it's kind of weird. I don't even know.
Why is that weird? Don't you watch TV in your bedroom? Yeah, you kind of do.
I don't watch us in our bedroom. That's the last place I want to see my face is in my bedroom.
Don't you have a mirror?
No, I don't. Not in my bedroom. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday on December 10th to Nicole Eliff and Mitch Faulkner.
On December 11th, happy birthday Carrie and Terry, Carrie Lumsden and Terry Ellsberg, Nicole Nelson, Lori Stringfellow, and Beverly Whitehead.
On December 12th, happy birthday to Thomas Missel, Debbie Rapaz, Angela Bender, and Crystal Oxford.
On December 13th, happy birthday Gary Mabey, Gretchen Oyster, Rick Callan, and Jared Abramowski.
On December 15th, happy birthday to Jacqueline O'Connor and Mitchell Hipple.
On December 16th, happy birthday Gary Stein and Brandy Bogart. If we missed your birthday, don't let it happen again because we only have 2 weeks to wish you a happy birthday. But if you want us to wish you a happy birthday in July, we'll wish you next week.
Yeah, we will.
It might just be postponed a little, but
Only if your birthday's in July, though.
yeah, like my boy, he's a July baby. Like Jeff started off the news, we do want to say we want to put out our love and prayers to the family that lost those great people this last week, Rick Henderson and Rob Spears. You will truly be missed, legends of the Upper Kittitas County, and definitely if you see their day for their funerals, please attend because once again, 2 great men, and there will be so many great stories to be shared at that event.
Let's spin a couple local boys.
Trying to shoot some local news for you December 12th, 2019. I'm Nolan Weiss.
I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
You guys have a great day, night, evening. In order to see us, I don't know, still say hi.
Go.
Bye. Or don't. They played.
Who is it?
They played
The other boys basketball team.
Played some other boys basketball team. They played Pateros. Cleveland City Council met and they discussed many topics, including Cleveland City tops.
Top hats. Really get into the spirit of the season. Let's get in. Just skipped one. On December 14th, Santa is going to be at.
Santa's coming too. So let's.
And Mitch
Faulkner.
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 Faulkner.